Hello and welcome to Chabot News for November 2nd, 2016. My name is Cassandra Sadzad and I will bring you the latest on Kim Jong-un's food preferences, NBA stars run-in with the paranormal, and Instagram's revolutionary new way to shop. Philip will bring you the latest on Season 2 of Fuller House and WWE's latest skit, while Flo will talk about the Warriors and the Raiders. All that and more on Chabot News TV. Veteran Los Angeles Lakers forward Metta World Peace has a good reason to feel spooked this past weekend while the Los Angeles Lakers were visiting the Oklahoma City Thunder on Saturday. They stayed at the Skirvin Hotel, a hotel that is said to be haunted. World Peace claimed that he was the victim of sexual assault at the hands of a ghost. The ghosts were all over me. I just accepted it. They touched me all over the place, World Peace said Monday. He concluded his statement by saying, I'm taking one of the ghosts to court for touching me in the wrong places. This is just another complaint about the Skirvin Hotel from NBA teams, as many players have complained about bed bugs over the years. Instagram wants you to shop without always having to interrupt your scrolling. That's why today it will start showing shoppable tags on photos from 20 retail brands like Kate Spade and Jack Threads to iOS users in the United States. The retailers tag products in their photos, which are hidden behind a Tap to View Products button. After selecting their product of choice, users use an in-app details page with the specific product's price, description, additional photos, and a Shop Now button to buy it on the web. Eventually, Instagram wants to add a save feature so you can bookmark product posts as you browse and come back to them. And now, with Alex with the live report.
Thank you, Cassandra. I'm standing here in front of the quad here at Chabot College in Hayward. As you can see, there are about 1,100 bags, each representing a person who committed suicide. This program is put on by Active Minds, and here is one of their spokespersons. What is your name?
Candace Daniels.
And you are the spokesperson, is that correct?
Yes, I'm the senior program manager.
Yes, can you tell us about the program?
Sure. So the program here today is called Sense Sounds Packing. It's a national backpack exhibit of Active Minds. There's about 1,100 total here, maybe a little bit more. And we basically set up all these bags on different campuses across the country. We tour every spring and fall. And some of the bags have stories attached to them and pictures. And they basically represent those that we have lost in a year. And one of the primary reasons that we're out here is to get people talking about mental health, mental wellness, and engaging in conversations to let students that are struggling know that they are not alone and that they can get help if there is any.
So you guys are going to be here until 3 o'clock? Okay, well, you heard them. If you guys want to come out and check out this display, that will be out here today until 3 o'clock. And remember, if you or someone you know wants to contact the National Suicide Prevention Lifeline, you can call them directly at 1-800-275-TALK. That's 1-800-275-8255. Or visit their official website online at suicidepreventionlifeline.com. Reporting live from Chabot College here in Hayward, I'm Alex Reyes. Now back to you.
Thanks, Alex. Ramon Chunky Sanchez, a San Diego music institution who gave voice to the barrio, has died, his family said. Sanchez passed away last Friday. His eldest daughter, Ixcatili Sanchez, announced on Facebook. He would have been 65 on Sunday. Que viva el Chunky y que viva la causa, she wrote. She asked for privacy for the family. Recognizable with his iconic handlebar mustache and guitar often in hand, Sanchez was an activist, artist, musician, and educator. He was among the many founders of Chicano Park in the Barrio Logan neighborhood and became one of its strongest protectors. Las Alacrans, the band he founded with his younger brother Ricardo, has been a fixture in San Diego's Chicano social and political community since 1975. North Korean leader Kim Jong-un is apparently a French wine lover. The dictator once appeared at a luxury banquet with 6 women and washed down the feast with expensive wine, according to Kenji Fujimoto, who has known Un since 1982. Fujimoto went on to say that Un would boast to guests that he had drank about 10 bottles of Bordeaux just a few days before, while most of his country's 25 million citizens face starvation. This is not the first time that Kim Jong-un has been in the news for his food preferences, as he has sent several chefs to be re-educated at French culinary schools and has stated several times that dog meat is a superfood. Now to Philip with the entertainment.
Cassandra. On Tuesday, Netflix released a trailer for season 2 of the series Fuller House, which focuses on continuing misadventures of Kimmy Gibbler, DJ, and Stephanie Tanner, 3 characters that originated on ABC's Full House in 1987. The trailer contains everything you might expect from a Fuller House trailer: kissing, comedic misunderstandings, and a shocking amount of choreographed dance numbers. But there are plenty of surprises awaiting fans in the second season as well, including an appearance by a group of older gentlemen portrayed by New Kids on the Block, although they are ravaged by the horrors of aging and the slow march towards death. For Halloween 2016, Total Bella star Nikki Bella decided to do a little gender bending by dressing as her boyfriend, WWE superstar John Cena, for the holiday. In a video shared on Twitter by Nikki and her sister Brie, John parades around the house in only teeny black shorts and a skin-tight red crop top. The 15-time World Heavyweight Champion completed his Nikki Bella costume with a black wig under a baseball cap, but Cena's cross-dressing is just the beginning, as he proceeds to dance and pose in the costume, which leaves little to the imagination. Then Nikki comes out dressed as Cena in shorts, a shirt, and a baseball cap. The couple completes this hilarious Halloween video by doing over-the-top impressions of each other. Back to you, Cassandra.
Thanks, Philip. A man was caught on camera breaking into the enclosure of a giant panda in southeast China late last week. The man, only identified as Chen, somehow broke into the panda's enclosure in an effort to impress 2 girls that were on vacation with him. The video shows Chen sneaking up on the sleeping panda to wake him up. However, the panda did not find this amusing as he lunged at Chen's legs, pinning him to the ground. The 2 tangled for about 5 minutes before the panda rolled over and Chen was able to escape. Officials report that neither the man or the panda were injured in the attack. And now, here is Flo with the sports.
Thanks, Cassandra. This week was a particularly good week for the Bay Area's football teams. For the first time in 6 weeks, the 49ers did not lose their game. But that may be attributed to the fact that they did not have one this past weekend. The Bay's other team, the Oakland Raiders, made history this past Sunday in their game against the Buccaneers. They broke the NFL's long-standing record of most penalties accepted in a game with 23. However, these mistakes didn't seem to stop the Raiders from pulling out a victory in overtime and improving to 6-2. This game was a testament to a phrase coined by late Raiders owner Al Davis: "Just win, baby." After a humiliating loss to the San Antonio Spurs to kick off the season and 2 mediocre wins later, the Warriors might have finally found their groove Tuesday night while facing the Portland Trail Blazers. The Warriors, who started off slow, were saved by the hot hand of Ian Clark, who turned a 6-point deficit to a 4-point lead before the first half ended. This proved to stall the game long enough for 2-time reigning MVP Stephen Curry to heat up and take control of the game with 23 third-quarter points as the Warriors routed the Trailblazers 127-104 to improve to their lucky number 3-1. The Warriors' next home game is on this Thursday, where they face fellow 3-1 series chokers, the Oklahoma City Thunders. Back to you, Cassandra.
Thanks, Flo. San Jose leaders approved a temporary ban on recreational marijuana sales just 1 week before voters decide whether or not to legalize the drug. The Bay Area's largest city joined a growing list of cities that have banned or adopted regulations on growing, processing, and selling non-medical pot ahead of Proposition 64, a state initiative on the November 8 ballot that legalizes pot use for adults. San Jose leaders said the ban will help stop illegal pot shops from opening if Prop 64 passes and allows time for City Hall to come up with a regulatory scheme to oversee the new industry. With the temporary ban, city leaders are hoping to gain control over the recreational pot industry before it leads to a proliferation of shops. The ban is effective immediately, and while there is no set date, city officials indicated it would remain in effect at least until 2018, when the state would begin licensing recreational marijuana stores if Proposition 64 passes. That's all for the Chabot News this week. Thanks to all the students and the staff in the Mass Communications Department for making this production possible, and you can watch this anytime online at chabottv.net. Stay tuned to KCTH 27 on Comcast for more Chabot TV.